And we're going to talk next with Dave calling from North Carolina. Dave, you are on the air with Bible Answers Live.
Hello, Pastor Doug.
Hi,
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. And how are you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. First, I want to say praise to the Most High, and it's such an honor to get to talk to you. I've been watching you for some years now, and I find the Amazing Facts ministry very powerful. So, I thank God for those things.
Well, thank you. That's very kind. How can we help you tonight with a question?
Yes, sir. I was wondering if you can give me a breakdown of First Corinthians chapter 15 and at verse 29.
Verse 29. All right, let's go there real quick. And it says here, otherwise, what will they do who are baptized for the dead? If the dead do not rise at all, why then are they baptized for the dead? This is a verse that, well, first of all, let's use the process of elimination. Some people read this verse and they go, baptized for the dead. I thought that
Which
once
had
you
me, yeah.
I thought once you die, the Bible says it's appointed to man once to die, after that the judgment, and everything else in the Bible says that when you die, your destiny, your works, good or bad, are sealed, and you'll be judged based on that. And the idea that someone could live a wicked life and someone else said, well, I'll get baptized for them. No, every person is accountable for their own soul. The only time there can be substitution for your soul is the sacrifice of Jesus. So that must happen while you're alive. After a person dies, their destiny is fixed. So what does this mean? This is an example in the Bible where translators struggled with punctuation. The original Greek
Okay.
had no punctuation. And when you properly place the punctuation, this verse makes sense. Now, let me tell you, the whole context that you can look in 1 Corinthians 15, Paul's talking about the resurrection. He's laboring with the Corinthians who are struggling with whether the resurrection already happened or will it ever happen. And Paul says, otherwise, what will they do who are baptized? Then it should say, comma, for the dead, comma, if the dead don't rise at all, comma, why are they baptized? For the dead? And so once you see,
Mm-hmm.
so what Paul is saying is, if you don't believe in the resurrection, then why are you getting baptized? Then
That
after the
dies.
word
Okay.
baptized, you should have a comma. It says, for the dead, comma, if they don't rise at all, why are they baptized? And then he asks a rhetorical, kind of a little bit of a sarcastic question. Are you getting baptized for the dead? Not saying you should do it. He's saying it would be absurd. So he said, if there's no resurrection, why even bother getting baptized?
Mm.
So yeah, Paul is not recommending that people get baptized for the dead. There is at least one denomination that does that, and it's kind of dangerous for a person to think, well, I'm not going to give my heart to Jesus now. I'll have my kids or my grandkids do it. I'm just going to live for the devil. No,
Right,
that's
right, right.
exactly what the devil would want people to think. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Once a person dies, they're going to take their life record to the judgment with them, and nobody living can change their destiny. There is no purgatory. There's no limbo that you can pray or pay a person out of. Does that help a little?
A lot. Because I was like, okay, Paul, what are you talking about here? You know?
That's a common question. People read along, and if you use the typical punctuation, you go, what does that mean? So, hey, I
Right.
thank you very much for your call, Dave. It's good to hear from you.